Oh, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is ESO, or Danny as some of you know me. I've been thinking of making this video for quite a while now, and I think it's just really going to be a sit down and chat. It's not a gaming video, it's not anything funny. These are the clothes I wear every day. I'm not trying to be funny here. So if you know it's not your kind of video, you feel free to leave. But I just kind of want to talk about YouTube and the direction of the channel and like what I'm doing. So first things first, guys, the 1 million subscriber plaque. This is the new one actually, because they took so long to send it to me. I got the new one, so it turned out to be a silver lining to that grey cloud. But yeah, here it is. I mean, it looks incredible. To me personally, I mean, subscribers have never really been something I really need to validate my content. As long as people are finding it funny and enjoying it, then that's the most important thing to me. I've written down a few notes here just so I can keep this video condensed and stop waffling basically. But it's just going to be a sit down and chat really. So basically guys, some of you have probably noticed that there's been quite a few adverts this month specifically on the channel. Now it's really cool I get to work with like as many advertisers as I do. Like my content kind of just works really well with them, and they seem to carry on wanting to work with me because those adverts perform really well for them. And I've actually found though that the adverts are making more money than the YouTube revenue. And I just wanted to sort of sit down and talk to you about that, because I watched a podcast recently by a YouTuber called H3H3 Productions, and he had another YouTuber called Boogie on, and they're both big YouTubers. So they were having a chat about the current sort of advert situation on YouTube. And the thing about it is, it's something I think most people are sort of coming to realize, is that YouTube kind of loves family-friendly content. Anyone who makes child-friendly videos is going to have a lot more revenue and be promoted a lot more than other YouTubers that do mature content. And my channel is obviously, you know, as you can see, I'm a very serious person, and I do mature content. Like the people who watch me are aged between 18 and 34. That's like the majority of my audience. Now the issue is that probably due to the controversies of the last few years with YouTube, which I'm not going to go into detail about, but basically YouTube has adverts on their platform for the younger age range, and it's cheaper for the advertisers to advertise to the older age range, and it's not something that YouTube push. Therefore, if you do a family style video where, you know, you're like a vlogger or something, you're going to get a higher CPM, cost per 1,000 views, than if you do mature content. You get a lower CPM. And even to the extent of like, if you swear in the first 30 seconds of your video, it will literally get demonetized. And I find myself almost changing the style of content I do, and like what kind of games and how I'm covering them, to like tailor my content so it's okay with the YouTube algorithm. Like it's almost got to the point where I'm like not really being myself, and I'm kind of choosing things on what's going to perform well instead of just what I want to play and what you guys want me to play and what I'm going to have fun with. Let me give you an example. So if I have a look on the YouTuber. So for example, this is a live stream I did of Elsewhere. And it was a 4-hour video. It's got quite a lot of adverts in, obviously. And it's $256. That's really good. You can see that just there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Hopefully you can see it. And then if I give you an example of a video that I thought was really good, I really enjoyed doing it. It was Skyrim throwing weapons. This video has 46,000 views, okay? It has more views. It does have less adverts in it, but it has, as you know, still a good watch time and everything. And its estimated revenue is only $68, which is just crazy low. And I think, okay, we got Rage 2 as well. That's a mature game. It's got 23,000 views, so 10,000 less than the Elsewood live stream, and that's only made $84. Yet the live stream was, how long was it? It was 3 hours and 15 minutes, so it was like the same length as well. and I know it's got as many adverts in and even as much watch time, but it's just like I was swearing more in that video, whereas I wasn't swearing in the other one pretty much at all. And it just shows like it gets to the point where like you can almost not be yourself on YouTube, on this platform anymore. I mean, I know I don't need to swear and I could tailor it back, but you've kind of got to watch what you do, what you play, and I don't really want to be like that. I find myself making videos to tailor to the platform and how the algorithm works, and I don't think that's good. It doesn't help me in the long run, and I don't necessarily enjoy doing that. So someone's looking through my window right now and I'm wearing a Vault suit, so that's pretty funny. One thing I think a lot of people don't realise, and I wanted to talk about in this video where I've got you guys here, is, I wrote this down, so YouTube actually takes 45% of all my revenue. It's how the platform's always worked. The annoying thing comes in is, so like a lot of people donate to me in like live streams and stuff, which is super awesome, and I really do appreciate that, guys, like massively. But YouTube actually take 45% of everything you donate. So I think it's very misleading, like that creators who live stream are receiving these donations from people, and actually you're only giving them 55% of that donation. YouTube are taking 45%. And I had a situation a few days ago when I was live streaming elsewhere. Over the course of these two live streams, Big Easy, who's like one of my subscribers, he's like a huge supporter, like financially, of the channel. He literally donated $650 in total. It was in pounds, but it's about $650, which is massive. For like one person to donate that is just crazy. And 55% of that is mine. 45%, which is like almost half of it. That's right. How much is that? $360 went to YouTube, and it's like, that's so misleading that people think they're supporting their favorite creator by donating, but in reality, like, that's not the case. So I kind of wanted to go over like the best way you can support your favorite creator if you've got one, because I think most people who do, you know, the same kind of mature audience content that I do are in the same situation as me. So the best way, hands down, is Patreon. Patreon only takes 5% of and transaction fees of what you invest in that creator or whoever you're supporting. So that is like hands down the best way. I know a lot of people don't like to go like off the YouTube platform because it's inconvenient for them, or they don't like a subscription service. But I mean, that is literally the best way you can support anyone who's making anything, really, in this day and age. The next best way is membership. So YouTube's just added this new feature called memberships, and it's actually, I think it appeals to a lot more people as well, because A, it's on YouTube, and B, because it's on this platform, they give you like a bunch of extra features. So I made like this emote, which is like a face, and then as like if you subscribe for longer, your beard begins to grow. So if you've like subscribed for 6 months, you have the 6-month impressive beard. And I thought that was really cool. So it's like a unique thing my channel offers, and you can see that in the comment section of all my videos, and it's like a green highlighted name, so you're distinguished between other people. And also when I'm live streaming, you get access to a bunch of unique emotes as well. You can have a look at all the benefits you get. Just press the blue button that says become a member next to the subscription button, I think it is at the moment. And I'm also going to be doing, I think, some like member only chat live streams, so just members can talk in the chats. That's not like to exile anyone else, it's just like something I'm going to do extra to kind of say thank you to those people who are supporting me. But like, really, I just wanted to kind of sit down and sort of tell you guys about how I feel about YouTube currently, where I'm at. I mean, I know Twitch is also a good option for live streams as well. But I just wanted to go over some of those things that were in my head, some of the things that annoy me about YouTube, so you guys can sort of understand where I'm coming from, why I'm putting adverts on my videos. And thank you so much for the support, all the people clicking on these adverts, by the way, because it does mean the world to me. I know some of you are genuinely interested in the games. I mean, I actually play half of the games I advertise as well, like myself. I enjoy them, otherwise if they were very much just terrible games, I just wouldn't advertise them. I'm very picky about what I choose, and I've got like a high price for that reason, because I don't want to advertise any old crap that to my audience that they're not necessarily going to be interested in or play. So, you know, anyone who like clicks the links in the description of those adverts or just watches them, like, massively appreciate it. It's like, if you don't have any money to support someone, then just watching my videos or clicking on those links, that just massively supports me as well. So thank you so much for that, guys. But I guess that's it, really. I just wanted to overview how I was feeling about YouTube currently, what's going on in my life. Well, actually, yeah, I'm looking to buy a car. I'm 25, never owned a car in my life. I have got a license, but I'm looking to buy one now. So I think, like, as you get older, a lot of your friends get spread out, so it's nice to have a mode of transport to visit them. And I have been looking at getting a mortgage on a house, but it just seems quite far away, really. Especially like when you have your own business and your income fluctuates so much as it does in YouTube. I mean, that's the thing I love about Patreon, or like the membership subscription service, because you can see, okay, well, you know, 70 people are members, so that means I've got this amount of income coming in every month, and you can kind of calculate, okay, well, that's like a guaranteed income. The same with Patreon, but more so because the Patreon only take 5%. But I think it's been a while, guys, since we've like had this sit down and chat about how things really are, and I wanted to maintain that communication with you guys, because you guys, like, I mean, you've put me where I am today, and you've given me this like wonderful position. And I guess the alternative, and I know there'll be at least 5 comments below, or there's always one, if someone's like, oh, why didn't you get a real job? And, you know, I have thought about it, and I think life would be a lot easier if I just worked 9 till 5, had a guaranteed wage at the end of the year, and I do still enjoy architecture and it's something I could do. But ultimately, like, I do this job because I get like the instant reaction of making people happy, and people get to see me play games and they enjoy it, and I feel like I'd be letting so many people down if I did not do this as well. And I'm you know, I'm not kidding you, I fucking love this job. It's my dream job. Like, oh, said a swear word, demonetized, yeah, who cares, you know? So like, is what I'm saying is I want to be relying on my audience and not the platform to make a living. And I hope you guys get that. And for those of you supporting me already, thank you so much. Moving forward, my girlfriend's been working on the Elsewhere review, so that's going to be out on the 4th, because we can't release it yet because Bethesda have their NDA on the Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere reviews. So on the 4th we'll be able to release that, and you guys can see if it's something you want to get back into or not. It's just a short, quick video, keeping things concise. But anyway, I think I've longed out this video enough. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks for your support. If you did reach the end of the video, massive thank you just for listening to me waffle on. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.